going to be a back to school makeup tutorial on the makeup I'm wearing right now. I personally love it. I think it's really simple and pretty natural, which I think that's the kind of makeup look a lot of people want to go for at school. Nobody wants to look like Kim Kardashian at school. At least I never did, but you go on with your bad self if you do. You go on with your bad self. Everything I use in this tutorial is from the drugstore, which is the best part, especially if you're in high school and you can't afford to spend a lot of money on makeup. I think this is the tutorial for you. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so I have no makeup on, obviously. The only thing I have on my face is some moisturizer from earlier today. And I'm gonna go ahead and skip foundation. Since this is a back to school kind of tutorial, I'm gonna go very light with the makeup. But if you are someone who has problematic skin and you're kind of like self-conscious about it and you really want to wear foundation, wear it. But I would suggest just going in with a full coverage concealer and just dabbing it over the places where you have pimples, and then just kind of powder your face. I think that would be better. That would be a little bit more natural. This is a really good concealer. It is so full coverage. It's the Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. This covers my tattoos, like, it's crazy. So I really like using this whenever I have like really bad breakouts, like, you know, that time of the month. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, I'm skipping foundation. Now I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I actually use this as foundation all the time. I just put this all over my face and blend it out. But right now I'm just gonna dab this over my you know, like my little pimples and around my nose. I get really red around here. I love this face I make. This little pimple on top of my eyebrow. I was born with this like red birthmark in the middle of my eyebrows right here. Some days it's a lot more red than other days. Sometimes I don't even see it. It's just really, it's a weird birthmark. And then I'm just gonna blend it in with the Real Techniques contour brush. Okay, so if you're like me, you suffer from really bad under eye circles. And as light as I am going with my makeup, I really can't ignore that because they drive me crazy. So I'm gonna add some under eye concealer. And for that I will be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. This is in the color Fair. It's the lightest one that they have. And I like the concealer under my eyes to be a little bit lighter than my natural skin tone. And this actually creases on me and settles into my little lines. But it is a really good under eye concealer for the daytime, like for an everyday thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my e.l.f. eyelid primer and put this right here, because while this helps your eyeshadows not to crease, this will also help your concealer not to crease. You actually don't have to do that, it's just that this concealer creases on me, but no big deal. So I'm just going to take some of that and put it underneath my eyes. I'm going to take that same contour brush I used for my concealer, and that's what I'm going to use to blend this out. Okay, so my concealer creases unless I put a powder on top. You don't have to, but I must. And this isn't extremely affordable. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in medium. But it's the only powder I own that doesn't cake up underneath my eyes, because everything cakes up on me. I have really dry skin. But this doesn't, so that's why I'm using it. And I'm only going to dust it underneath my eyes. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of eyeshadow, just because I have a lot of veins on my eyelids and I can look a little sick sometimes. You can just go ahead and put concealer on your eyelids to like mask your veins if you have veins like I do, or you can just add a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells trio, and I'm going to take the color, couldn't open that for a second, and I'm going to take the color Crease right here, which is just like a goldy kind of brown, and I'm going to take it on my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. This is $3 at Target, and it's a good eyeshadow brush. Maybe I should zoom in. Shouldn't I? Yeah. Oh, before I put on my eyeshadow, completely forgot. I'm going to take my e.l.f. eyelid primer, This is $1 at Target, and I'm just gonna add this to my lids. You don't have to do this, but if you feel like your eyeshadow doesn't really last or it creases, this is a good product to put on your eyelids. Okay, now back to what I was doing before. I'm just gonna take my brush, dip it into that crease color, and put this on my eyelids. I'm gonna take that same brush and flip it this way and just kind of blend it into the crease. Kind of drag the eyeshadow up into the crease. And then I'm going to dip the tip of my brush and run that underneath. You can go ahead and stop there, but I'm just going to take the brow bone shade and add that underneath my brow bone. And that's all I'm going to do for my eyes. And then I'm just going to add my mascara. I am using Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. This mascara smells so bad, and I don't know why. Like, I don't even know. And it's not even like bad, like garbage. It's like the weirdest scent. None of my mascaras smell like this. I wonder why. If you know why, let me know, because I want to know. Okay, so that is everything I'm doing to my eyes. And when it comes to my eyebrows, I've always been the type of person that said I needed to do my eyebrows if I'm going somewhere, like I needed to fill them in, even if I'm just gonna wear mascara and that's it. But I mean, for school, no one's gonna walk around and be like, did you see that girl? She didn't fill in her eyebrows. It doesn't really matter. It's just school. Honestly, just taking a spoolie and just combing your eyebrows makes a heck of a difference, especially if you're someone with really full eyebrows already. Just plucking them and brushing them just makes a difference. You know, you don't have to sit there and fill them in, especially if you already have really nice full eyebrows. But if you're someone who has like little bald spots in your eyebrows, you can just go ahead and take like a matte eyeshadow and fill in the little bald spots you have in your eyebrows. I'm just gonna lightly take an eyeshadow and run this angled brush through them, just a little bit, just like that. Nothing too serious, just as natural as possible. Okay, so I'm almost done. Sorry if this video is a little bit long. Honestly, when you do this on yourself in the morning, it takes 5 minutes. But I'm just gonna take my E.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder. You don't have to put on bronzer if you don't want to. It's just I like bronzer no matter what. That's just me. But I'm just taking a little bit of the bronzer and just bronzing my face a little bit, just to give some warmth to my face, just so I don't look, you know, just so you don't look like a corpse walking into school. You know what I mean? Just bronzing my cheeks a little bit. A little bit on your nose, on your chin, and that's it. I recommend skipping blush and highlight and all that glamorous makeup because it's a bit excessive to go to school, but you know, if you want to do it, go right ahead. By the way, I used the Real Techniques blush brush. I love the Real Techniques brushes, especially if you're in high school, because they're cheap and they're extremely high quality. So lastly, I'm going to add a little bit of color to my lips. And for that, I'm going to use the Covergirl Lip Perfection Jumbo Gloss Balm in Blush Twist. It's just like a really pretty everyday pink. So okay guys, so that's it. This is my back to school makeup look. Honestly, you can change it up. You can do whatever you want. You don't even have to use eyeshadow if you don't want to. If you think that maybe eyeshadow is a bit too much, You can go ahead and just add some mascara. Maybe just add a little bit of eyeliner, you know. You do whatever you want. It's your face, remember that? But regardless, I hope you did like this video anyway, and let me know down below in the comments what video you would like to see next. Oh, and if you're wondering about my head, this isn't a headband, this is a... Anyway, if you're wondering what's on my head, I got this at Forever 21. And I don't know if you guys have to wear uniform at your high school, but at my high school I know that we did. We had to wear like a red, white, or blue polo. So we would try to like spice up our uniform as much as possible by like wearing like cute little headbands or like, you know, little vests and stuff like that. So I think this is cute for school. I would wear it. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop talking because I could sit here and talk forever. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.